welcome everyone to the 8th annual Hurricane Protection Ritual. Hurricanes in Widdershins in the northern hemisphere. They are the crone of our weather. As such, they call for our respect in that their powerful destruction actually brought about our creation. Just as the crone represents death and rebirth, so does the hurricane. By churning up the elements, nutrients, and seeds, distributing and redistributing these vital components, the Crone Hurricane brings life through destruction. She asks for our respect, and we do well to give it to her. As part of that respect, we have a hurricane protection ritual every year in her honor. But remember, it is protection, not prevention. There's nothing that we can do about nature and storms. There's nothing that we want to do because everything has a reaction. If we stop the rain here, it's going to rain there. Someone mentioned just now that please, when you shoo a hurricane, as we do, shoo, don't shoo it towards anybody in particular. Unless you can be very exact. No. What we usually do is we encourage hurricanes to stay just off the shore. So we get the wet and we get the wind, but we don't get the brunt, the damage. Yeah. And even when they come on shore and the winds get up, what do we say? May our windows hold. Because we are modern people with hurricane structure, hurricane codes and structures. We've got it a lot better than any generation before us as far as withstanding these storms. But we cannot get too, proud of ourselves because nature is big and we are very small. And we really need to show respect now to the weather spirit so that Grandma just doesn't take the roof off our house. That's all we ask. Don't take the roof off our house. Turn up the yard a little bit. We're okay with that. Soak everything. We're fine with that too. But keep the damage to a minimum. Flooding. So in addition to this ritual that we'll be performing later on, we also make a hurricane candle every year. These are some that have from past times. This is last year or the year before. And these have the poem in them and everything, and then different herbs and things that I collected throughout the season. Didn't have to use these two, that's good. But there have been times when we used all of our candles, So we're going to go over exactly how we're going to make them, and we're going to go over how we're going to use them. Now, everybody has a candle and a pouch. They can come up and they can probably pretty much reach from where you are. It's not. Let me room on this side. Yeah, there's room on this side. Right. So, right, the bag put it in. So these are just plain white candles. So if you're gonna make one at home, any white candle will do. The best candles to use are the emergency candles from the dollar store. You can get a little box of them for $1. But there's 6 or 7 candles of them. They're this size. They're the size of last year. I got a case of them from Amazon. Let's go over a little bit about what each thing means as we do it. So the white candle, white can be used in place of any color: purity, meditation, divination, healing, truth, peace, innocence, clairvoyance, spirituality. So white is perfect for this. But if you have a green candle for healing, or a blue candle, anything that means a red candle for strength, you can use any color candle. But since the white is for clairvoyance, and we're trying to communicate with weather, the white is a good thing. When we burn this candle, we're actually going to be asking the storm to move off our coast, move away from our home. So the clairvoyance and spirituality is good. So everybody's going to take a steel nail from this box of nails. Take one down, pass around. Now, it's a modern metal, so it doesn't have a long magical history, but since its development, it is projective magic, and it is defensive magic, and it deflects negative energies away. Think of a sword, yeah. So we're gonna, once we carve whatever we want to in this candle, we will keep the steel in the bag with the candle. So now's the time to scratch whatever you want to into your candle. You can use the room bind that we had on our cake that we just made. You can put a pentagram. You can put one of those hurricane symbols with a big circle around it and a line through it. You can write, "May your windows hold." You can put as much or as little as you want on this. What are some of the things that you're putting on there? Pentacles. Definitely put on the binder. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Calmness. Storm can be rather scary, so yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm putting on a spiral for all the spinning things. So anything that means protection, courage, strength, community, scratching.
For your television audience, can you speak up a little louder and tell us what you're doing?
You don't hear me?
Hardly at all.
I can hear you. I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
I also put on my candle, "May your windows hold," like she said, and a pentagram.
Yeah,
Okay.
make sure that your computer is all the way up too. Your volume is all the way up.
My volume's all the way up.
Okay. So, anybody making them at home? What are you putting on there?
Protection runes.
Nice.
I don't have a candle.
Oh.
No candles in your house, Anna?
I have big ones, I have little ones. I just don't have the one you have.
You could use a big one and scratch on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, I will. Hold on, let me get it.
Mhm.
Yeah, if all you have is those kind of candles, 7-day candles, you can just scratch some, sigils in the top of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, any candle.
And if you don't, I will be getting this both. I might even put in 2 sections for the website so you can see just the candle making.
The candle I did a 10-minute, separate, video of the candle making that's on the Grove, Facebook page and at Events at the Grove and Magical AF and Witches of South Florida and my YouTube channel and my TikTok channel and the Grove and Clapper. So
It's
you can find it. You can find it.
But I'll make sure it gets into the Grove Extras channel. And if you go to abillenasgrove.org and you look under our classes and rituals and scroll down to the bottom, you will find all of the Grove Extras, including Witches Coffee Talk, shorts of various classes and discussions, and now also candle making for hurricane protection.
Yes. So once you've gotten your candle all nice and scratched up, it's time to anoint it with oil. And that's as easy as just some regular olive oil. But if you have some sort of anointing oil that you like, that's fine too. And
Ta-da.
what I do is just dip your finger in the oil, and there's oil around the table, and go from the end of the candle to the middle of the candle, just rubbing all those scratches with the oil, and then turn it around and go from the other end of the candle to the middle of the candle. And in candle dressing, when you go from the end to the middle, that is raising the energy. That is adding to, subtracting. That's a good way to do it. Hold on. Just make sure that you've oiled up all those scratches, and you'll know that it's done when there's no more like little bits of wax. Right. Right. Now the olive oil that you're adding is sun and fire energy. And it can focus on home protection. So that's what you're adding to your candle net. I'll leave Kenny. Stand out of the way, Kenny. Right. You're on the blue. You're on the blue. You're the new blue screen. Great screen. So you have boiled up your candle like this, nice and. So now, dip your oily finger in the cinnamon, and again, rub it just like you did that. Rub it right into the crack, and you'll see, like magic, all your sigils will appear. So with cinnamon, we are adding more sun and fire. Then healing and protection. So olive oil and cinnamon work together very nicely to create home protection. And you're just gonna fill in the cracks. Somebody's got their candle done, you hold it up to the camera. Now you've got dirty hands.
Very dirty, yeah.
But they're gonna put it in your
So
skin.
good. I'm gonna taste it.
Better tap the gallagher there.
What are we making over here? Goes good with the cake you just ate, just like your fingers. I don't want.
Ah, fuck you.
I think, give it in your pocket.
Delicious.
John would bring it in my pocket. Look at that. Show everybody that one.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Came out. It wasn't a competition for him. I just sat on my, bringing my A game.
Oh, no, you're good.
Are we playing? Yeah. If you want to go wash your hands.
Gorgeous. Beautiful.
Yes, you can put it inside the bag and then go wash your hands. That's what we're about. And put your nail inside the bag.
No, stop it. I know, for instance, not to lose.
Smells better than the
I
green that I
might
got on
be-
my hand.
So, in Fiber Magic, we had a class one time, we crocheted with dirty hands. And we did this oil and cinnamon. We had it all over our hands, and then we crocheted white crochet cotton.
Oh, my.
And we made coffee mugs, coffee cozies. And we're like, okay, so this is now your morning coffee with sun and fire and, strength and. It felt really good. It was a fun class. By the end of the class, they were just rubbing it in. Everybody loves oil and cinnamon. Very nice. Oh, why? I want to.
I don't think they'd like it.
So you still got room in your bag for, anything else that you want to infuse this candle with. You could put some rosemary in there for healing, you could put some mugwort, you could put some strength, you could put some lavender for calm.
I always need some lavender.
In fact, if you have a lavender sachet, you might need it during a hurricane warning, then you can use that lavender sachet as well.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And, you could
Cool.
some of this storm water in a little vial and put it in here. Anything that you see, if you find a hagstone, whatever you find during the next 6 months that means protection to you, you could put amethyst in here, you could put clear quartz, amethyst. Yeah, she would fit in that bag. Tiny bit. Whatever, you just collect all everything, so don't tie a knot in the bag. You don't wanna tie a knot in the bag because, then you won't get it open.
That's not supposed to do.
that candle out. Right. All right, we're gonna charge our, candles now, and everyone comes back.
Wash my hands.
Yeah. Right, the storm is coming. Feel she needs it. Everything okay on any comments?
Cool. Mhm.
Can anyone post all of those Grove links, please? Yeah, we'll take care of that after.
Much after.
Make sure everybody gets all the info.
The Grove links?
Yeah.
On YouTube, Abilene Grove, on YouTube, go to Abilene Grove.
If they can go, if we can get
Fiber
those,
Magic anything, fibermagic.com.
Awesome,
And
thank you.
there is a link tree pinned to the top of, the Grove private Facebook page. You can click on that and it will take you everywhere all at once. So you can find everything on there. Everything I could think of anyway.
Okay. And then some.
And then,
Everybody hold your candle. Repeat after me, our phone. Hurricane
Mhm.
Wittershin.
Hurricane.
They banish the dead and dying scum.
They
Banish the dead.
Blow away all negativity.
Throw away all negativity.
Negativity.
Limbs and leaves are quite enough.
And leaves are quiet.
My home is a living thing.
My home is a living thing.
thing.
Heartbeat strong with love and light.
Love and light.
Wind, see the difference and leave it be.
Wind,
see the difference. Rain, soak the earth, but spare me strife. Soak the earth. The goddess stands within these walls.
God is within this wall.
Walls.
Windows hold strong and true.
Windows so strong.
Windows hold strong and true.
My roof stays put despite the squall.
My roof stays
put
despite the squall.
strong.
Mother Nature transforms anew.
Nate.
Somebody be.
So this candle will hang by your door or on your altar or wherever you're going to keep it. And then when we get a hurricane scare, a warning, threat of any kind, you can take it out and light it. And we'll usually do that together, like on the Facebook page or on the Zoom, you know, if we see something that really is threatening, we'll all get together, two of us. We light the candle, and there is a poem that goes with it that I will have available to everyone.
Alba, I just lit up the candle on accident thinking I was supposed to lit it up. Is it okay or is it gonna mess it up?
No.
We do have a storm, so it
We do
counts.
have a storm. Yes, it counts. So here, repeat after me before you blow the candle out, okay?
I already did because like I saw you guys that you guys didn't have it lit.
Okay, it's okay.
Does it still count though? Like when the storm comes?
It's reusable.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, we use this many times during the storm, because you can.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry.
Stuff it out or you can leave. Depends on the threat. I've left them burned down to the bottom when a 5 was coming at us. But then if it's just like a warning or something, I've just done the magic and then blew it away.
Oh, okay.
But
I was kind of scared.
when that happens, you will light the candle and you will say, Mother Goddess, please take some of the energy from this most powerful storm and send it out to where it is most needed. Transform the destructive forces into waves of love and light. So mote it be.
So mote
it be.
Or words to that effect. You can say whatever you want, but that's the kind of thing that we do with the candle.
Okay, thank you, my love. Thank you so much.
Take this away from our house.
Right, thank you,
Not
Mom.
toward anybody else.
Right. Thank you so much.
To harm none, right? We harm none.
Maybe a fish.
The fish will love it. Fish will love it. Okay. So now we have to be practical too, right? So what do you need in your house so that you don't have to go running around looking for stuff to do?
Candle.
Water.
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 Is there anybody here that has not gone through a hurricane?
Well, I mean, just a lot
Many,
of
many.
fun.
We had a cat five in that there were 5 cats in this house when Birch and Debbie stayed with us, brought their cats. We were
6
all
cats,
categories.
wasn't
We
it?
were
Yeah.
categories.
It was a fine cat store.
5 cats. But that was,
Something.
they were the cute cats. Make sure
Three of
that
them
you
were black.
have enough in your house to stay put for 3 days, possibly without electricity. Because when you leave your house after a storm, it's more dangerous than going out during the storm. The trees will be down, the electric lights will be down, and all the traffic lights will be gone, and people go crazy. And there will be no gas. There will be no gas. There will probably be no water. There were not gonna be anything there, anything.
And no cash. No,
No
yeah.
cash.
Mhm. Get your
So,
cash.
you gotta have some cash because if the electricity is off, then the ATMs don't. Nor do the bank. The public will be running.
Cash registers are down. Mhm.
They will be running.
They have generators at every store now.
Yes, we do. I remember the last year that we didn't. The frozen food. Had to be thrown away. Yeah. I bagged up the entire frozen food.
Boy, that's good.
And you know, all those pies, they liquefied.
Oh.
Not the frozen.
Hey, restaurants tend to donate all
Fun
their
fact.
prep.
Things
But
that
then
we
if it
say.
doesn't come back within 24 hours, donate all the prep food.
Yeah.
Many times I hauled just stuff you wouldn't believe.
Right? I mean, then you would just walk outside.
Then I would just be like finding all the gluten free foods like,
Yes, if you have dietary needs, have what you need, because they might not be that.
I can't have the MREs, I have to
Right.
provide my own Filipino crackers.
Right.
And medication.
Medication. I heard medication.
Food and
For Phil.
litter for the kitty.
What?
Oh, Thursday night.
We also have a grill, and it's outside, don't forget inside, not bad, that's bad again. Oh, no generators inside, no charcoal grills inside, no.
No gas grills inside.
No gas
But
grills
you can get
inside.
really creative, have a grill outside to create, so that way your frozen stuff doesn't go back.
Yeah,
Put
we
it on
had
the
a
grill.
You grill it.
on the grill.
I didn't put any dinners on the grill.
Oh, one of those dashboard, like open generator, engine of a car.
We made pizza.
We've had freezer block parties. Yeah, yeah. Everybody's freezer block party.
At least they pancakes.
I remember Wilma was,
Cast iron.
we were out of power for 3 days, but it was a block party and just.
You know,
I was
people get together when stuff like that happens. There was a man that,
Got it on camera.
one of the guys that worked at Publix, single guy, lived in one of those apartment buildings with the courtyard. And while the electricity was out, everybody brought what they had to the courtyard and they grilled and they talked. And the minute the electricity came back on, everybody, whoop, back in their homes, doors closed, windows closed, air conditioning on, and he was like, I'm lonely now, you know?
Yeah, and then
There any
situations
kind
situations come up where people are buying water and they're charging like $20 for like one.
Gouging.
Yeah.
Right, gouging, yeah.
That's prepare beforehand is the moral of the story, I think.
Yeah.
As Boy Scouts would say.
Always prepared.
Until you're not.
Well, so, the next thing that we're going to discuss tonight is the fact that it's also a full moon. Yay! And this is the first time we've had the hurricane ritual on a full moon. And I was doing some research, because sometimes I just like to my goddess, Minerva. And if you go way back to the most ancient version of Minerva, it was an Etruscan goddess of the moon and thunder. Yep, her name was Minerva. Minerva was the ancient moon goddess. Thunder. So I think it's perfect that Moon has a little portion to share with us now to bring in the sweetness of the strawberry moon tonight. Yes, thank you.
So during the full moon, we typically have a presentation. I took out the presentation because of the simple fact that the hurricane ritual is super important and needs to be done. So we combine them. So tonight, what we're going to do is celebrate sweetness in our life. You're going to write for things. You're going to take a piece of paper and a pencil, and you're going to write on the piece of paper something that you want sweetness in your life, or if you're giving gratitude because you've been blessed with something sweet in your life. So we're going to go ahead and write this down. So I'm going to pass it around so everyone can actually get a little piece of paper and a pen.
Do you do multiple things or do you have to do only one?
You can do multiple. Okay.
It's big old.
Come again? So when you do your paper, you're going to write down something that you're grateful for, or something that you want, sweet, that you want something sweet to come into your life.
I'm trying. But I'm like,
Okay, so sometimes multiple, do you use one for each or do you?
Same paper.
Okay.
I think
Right, small.
just don't fold it yet. No one folds it. We're going to ask for each of them. That means you can sometimes just use it too.
put it all on one.
People front back. I gotta get a.
Got a very fine end.
Why do you want?
I'm sorry, I went to the bathroom real quick. Those are incense or?
No, we're doing, sweetness, bring it, you're gonna grab a piece of paper and you're gonna write down something that you're happy and grateful that is sweet in your life, or you want something sweet to come in your life. You're gonna need honey and like rose
Okay.
powder or something sweet to add to the honey on top.
Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a little bit of the honey. A little bit goes a long way. And we're gonna rub the paper.
Sexy nice.
Yeah.
Really covered.
When you do your thing, make sure you swirl.
And we're going over the writing?
Yes. And you swirl, like you bring it in, so you don't swirl shit.
Clockwise.
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 Well, what I want, what about if I'm doing it
A magic one?
still? Because you're still
You
giving
don't wanna
things
lose the things you're
because if you do Wittershins and like, it's something that
Banishment.
you're really thankful for, you actually will push it away.
and it smells really good. So you want to take a little bit, kind of onto the honey. Like this one, don't touch the honey with the stick. Just put like a little bit on top. Okay.
Now, what are we doing? Honey? Honey?
No, I mean, towards the center. So, yeah. But since we're also doing the hurricane ritual as well, it's all about the spinning of the storm as well. Just a little.
I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Kimberly. This is great. Did you say we could use either like rose water or something, or honey, or we need to use the honey and also the rose water?
Honey and something sweet. It doesn't have to be rose water. It can be like something sweet like candy if you have a cinnamon sugar. Cinnamon sugar. Something sweet. Or if you just have regular sugar in the cupboard, or like brown sugar, that will work great as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Put it in the yard.
It smells good.
Wait, like, don't need to pay.
But this is safe for like your face and to touch it, because I specifically got the rose powder that I could verify that was gluten free. Good to know. I didn't even thought about it. Depends on where you buy it from, depends on what they add to it,
Right.
or because they have processed through the machine before, that might get kept out.
Right.
And there's no coconut?
There's no coconut either. This is actually legit rose powder from India that is typically used for face masks and stuff.
So it's safe.
It's safe. It's 100% rose powder.
Cause I just touched it when you said that.
Yeah.
Same with me, that's what I'm like.
Well, I would have been running to watch it and figure out.
It wouldn't have helped me.
You can bless your rouge your knees. That thing. Am I aging myself?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Your knees?
Yes.
Flappers did it in the 20s. I'm just kidding.
Charleston over there.
I suppose because they could be bare-legged.
Well, because it was scandalous to show your knee.
Wait, were we supposed to cover
And
my
so-
knees on column?
There was, they were pillars to really make it stand out, but it
So
was
I didn't know it was
scandalous.
funny, but I was like,
So what
I didn't know it was rose petals and stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
next.
All right,
Next. So, because you're getting with gratitude and thanks, typically you'll fold the people away. You fold it towards yourself. Got it. Any number of times? Just one. Any number of times. As long as, because you have to remember, you want to fold it in a way that keeps the rose powder in.
I have no experience, so I'm just gonna take your word.
Say, all of those terrible high school skills are coming back.
Just don't make it close.
Okay. And now this is going to be our little offering that we're going to give during the ritual when we do the meditation. Yep. Just hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah. All right. Now we've come to the point in our evening that we've all been waiting for.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. The hurricane protection ritual. 2023. Should we take 5 minutes? Does anybody need
I
5
just
minutes?
need to wash my fingers off. They're all
Wash
sticky.
your fingers off and into that. And then we will start our ritual with that.
I went to go wash my hands.
You all right?
Yeah,
You're good.
I was like, what did I do?
And I went to go wash my hands earlier. I found a cutest little furry, bathroom attendant on the toilet seat. It's like,
My mom is trying to teach our kids how to use the toilet.
Just walk around and greet everybody. Everybody will stay seated while you, clear, and you're gonna put a piece of masking tape on each person's shoulder. I'll tell you.
Mangrove.
Okay, cool. Cause I was like,
Well, Jonathan can help you. He can tear the pieces and then you can put them on.
This is the easiest
That makes me-
walk out little ritual you're ever gonna do.
I know, and it's indoors, so I don't have to worry about walking around like.
Nobody has to worry about stepping in the gopher hole in the dark.
oh.
Well,
Do that.
that's
I mean,
occupational
knowing my
hazard
luck,
ritual,
I would have
you
done
can
that
wear it.
again. Here, hold on, I gotta wash my hands. You're gonna get honey all over your finger. Yes, you got honey all over your finger, watch me do it.
Yep, yep. Wash my own.
I just keep rubbing it in.
And Hyde's got a little bit of dust.
I'm sorry, but I just remember, when I worked in Publix, we were doing the floor stripping. I took a spell on that. That was fun. One of those, they were like doing a break.
Thank you so much. Like,
We were stripping wax in the break. And, so I just finished wiping everything. I'm looking around, I'm like, how long is it out here? I didn't do it towards the door.
Oh.
I started walking towards the door, very carefully. I'm like, shoes. 1, 2. The third step, I went, that was my day.
You slide them through a penguin.
I mean, I've done this parking lot in college, when there would be the ice storm.
That was,
You'd be like walking along very carefully, mincing your steps,
yeah,
not raising your knees,
Venture at the
and
time,
then your foot goes whoop.
Venture at the time came over, it's like, saw me just like a little wet, walking out the doorway after I got myself up. Like, are you okay? I'm like, I slipped and fell. Like, no, seriously, I'm okay. I'm like, yeah, her ass for pride.
I'm done now. Oh, it's time to go back.
I know that,
I heard that earlier. Deep breath.
I can't hear anything.
I don't hear anything either.
I can't hear anything. There you go.
Zoom doesn't know what to pick up. There's too much noise in the room. It can't focus. That's why we don't
Yeah.
hear anything.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
It always does this.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, missed the best part.
I wish, yeah, that they would just put a microphone on her. Because it's got to be direct source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't see anything
Mm-hmm.
either. Hi.
Hey!
Hi, how are you, babe?
Whoa! Yeah, what happened?
Long time no see.
Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm.
Amethyst, will you please anoint each person with the Florida water? Kimmy and Jonathan, will you please seal our circle with the masking tape? This roll of masking tape has served us for 8 years. We just put a never, it's the Jewish tape. The reason we use the masking tape to seal our circle is that way back in the day, we used to put masking tape across our windows, and we thought that was going to save us from that. Yeah.
That was supposed to keep it, the glass from shattering.
I've seen people put up like cribs and mattresses, so.
So now we have impact windows and we're very thankful for that.
I got that shoulder.
Sorry, I wasn't sure where I was going with that.
The net, don't do the, there's no, it's not necessary to do the masking tape anymore. It's just gonna bake onto your window.
It becomes permanent. It becomes a permanent fixture of your house.
Oh, well, that's not.
You're gonna put it on your shoulder.
My bad.
Yourself, each other. There you go.
Intention is there.
Thank you.
And so is well tape.
8th Annual Hurricane Protection Ritual. Protection, not prevention. As pagans, we respect the weather spirits and appreciate their place in nature. Crone Hurricane spins widdershins, and her destruction turns life from the bottom of the ocean to the land. Just please may our homes not get in the way. We all ask Our Lady Florida and our Lord Mangrove to lead us in a call and response to that end.
May your windows hold.
May
May
your
your
windows
windows
hold.
hold. May your windows hold. May your
May your windows hold.
And keep you safe inside these walls.
And
And keep you safe inside these walls.
May your windows hold.
May your
May your windows hold.
May your windows hold.
May your windows
Windows hold.
And protect you and yours.
And
And protect you and yours.
May your windows hold.
May your windows
Windows
May
hold.
your windows hold.
May your
May your windows hold.
Keep out the bully winds that threaten to knock you down.
And keep
And
out the bully
bully
winds
winds
that
that
threaten to knock you down.
May your windows hold.
May your
windows
windows hold.
May your windows hold.
May your
May your windows hold.
Protect hearts and homes.
And
And
protect
protect
hearts and homes.
and
May
homes.
your windows hold.
May your
May
windows
your windows
hold.
May
hold.
your windows hold.
May your
May your windows
And
hold.
though outside forces seem to ask for your submission,
And though
Though
outside forces
forces
seem to
seek to
ask
ask
for
for
your
your
submission,
submission,
may your windows hold.
may your
may your
windows
windows
hold.
May
hold.
your windows hold.
May your windows hold.
May your windows hold.
May your windows
Windows
hold.
hold.
So to be.
So it be.
Hey.
Let us chant together, calling the quarters and building energy, repeating 5 times between the gongs. In the east, the wind is rustling. In the east, the wind is rustling. In the east, the wind is rustling. In the
In the
east,
east, the wind is rustling.
In the
In the east, the wind is rustling.
In the
In
east,
the east, the wind is rustling.
In the south, the fire is raging.
In
In
the
the
south,
south,
the
the
fire is
fire is
raging.
raging.
In
In
the
the
south,
south,
the
the
fire
fire
is
is
raging.
raging. In
In
the
the
south,
south,
the
the
fire is
fire is
raging.
raging.
In the
In the
south, the
south, the
fire is
fire is
raging.
raging.
In the
In
south,
the
the
south, the
fire is
fire is
raging.
raging.
In the west, the water is rising.
In
In
the
the west,
In
the
the west,
water
the
is
water is
rising.
rising.
In the
In
west,
the
the
west, the
water is
water is
rising.
rising.
In the
In
west,
the
the
west,
water
the
is
water is
rising.
rising.
In the
In
west,
the
the
west, the
water is
water is
rising.
rising.
In the
In
west,
the
the
west, the
water is
water is
rising.
rising.
In the north, the earth is rumbling. In the
In
north,
the
the
north,
earth is
the earth
rumbling.
is rumbling.
In the
In
north,
the
the
north,
earth
the
is
earth is
rumbling.
rumbling.
In the
In
north,
the
the
north,
earth
the
is
earth is
rumbling.
rumbling.
In the
In
north,
the
the
north,
earth
the
is
earth is
rumbling.
rumbling.
In the
In
north,
the
the
north,
earth
the
is
earth is
rumbling.
rumbling.
Silence. Breathe. Here at the eye of the storm, the spirit is calm. We have a reprieve in which to do our magic.
Close your eyes and take a deep breath. You are in the middle of a raging storm. In the middle of the storm, there is a field filled with sweet strawberries. You see the full moon above shining down with its silver light upon the strawberries. The strawberries are the sweet blessings that are coming into your life, even though the storm that could be happening on the outside. You kneel down and you take a strawberry. It begins to glow. It transforms into a beautiful rose in your hand. Then you see the rose is glowing
burned on the patio.
Please, may the weather spirits accept this offering to sweeten the disposition and to turn the sound of thunder into shouts of praise. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Now let's focus our attention on our sacred shopping cart. If you brought something to put into the sacred shopping cart, please do so now. These are non-perishable food items that we are going to be donating to the Broward Outreach Center. Send your desire of blue skies and calm winds. Send your resolve of safe passage through any storm to this offering. Send it with gratitude that in our time of need, we know we will find blessing. May the gifts we have placed within come back to us times 10. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Now, everyone, please stand. We are going to proceed clockwise to pick up the cakes and ale, which are,
Water
yep,
and crackers. Please
Yep.
open the water and crackers while we listen. More music. Now we will ask our Mother Gaia to bless our cakes and ale.
Clean water in time of need becomes more precious than the finest mead. May we never thirst.
May we never thirst.
Plain crackers in danger's wake becomes far sweeter than the richest cake. When we never hunger.
May we never hunger. No, good crackers.
You go, cracker.
Crackers and water.
What is that?
Water is light. Sorry. Nonetheless, potential fire. Just close your eyes and it's fire. Your arm's longer.
You offer your portion to the Lord and Lady and burn your cups in the fire.
Close your eyes. Fire. I remember next week. So let us thank the Lord and Lady for their kind attention to our situation.
We thank you, Lord Mangrove, the God of our region, for your attention on this clear night, concerning a future time which may not be so bright. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. We thank you, dear Lady Florida, Mother of our region, for your attention now, so on a future date we won't worry about our fate. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Okay, please repeat after me. Earth may rumble.
Earth may rumble.
Water may rise.
Water may rise.
Fire may rage.
Fire may rage.
Wind may rustle.
Wind may rustle.
But the goddess helps those who help themselves.
But the goddess helps those who help themselves.
Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
May all things work toward the greater good. Keep us safe. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
May all entities attracted to this rite be on their way and go in peace.
Go in peace.
By the earth that you serve body, by the air that you serve breath, by the fire that you serve dry spirit, by the rivers of the moon. May the peace of the goddess be forever in your heart. The circle is open, but unbroken, every way and every heart. The circle is open, but unbroken, every way and every heart. And marry me again. This ritual is over. We have made our needs known. The goddess is loving. Let our will be done. So mote it be. Thank you everybody for participating. Thank you for everybody at home. And may we have an uneventful hurricane season.
Beautiful ritual. Thank you.
Can they go zoom?
Yeah, the camera is coming out on the patio to watch the small fire.
Bring the rooms. We're gonna pull a room rooms for hurricane season.
Yep.
We're not done yet, folks. They're gonna stick with us.
All right, is that still pointing in the right direction?
Bring me to my passion. I do
We got fire!
Oh.
And he likes from the fire.
blessings in our hearts. Let it be, so mote it be. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.
Meet again. Blessed be, blessed be.
Blessed be.
Thank you, sisters and brothers.
Thank you so much, guys.
Hope I can make it in person.
If I can make it reach.
Because they're about to fall and we don't want them to not get eaten because mangoes can be expensive.
All right.
Later. Have a great week.
Okay, have a good week. All right, so I got the runes, guys.
Go.
You got the.
I got.
I'm gonna see if I can get a shot of the moon.
Oh, she's also got the runes for tonight.
I mean, it's through the trees there, but can any of you see that up there?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, it's kind of cloudy, and that's as far as I can get the camera to it. So.
Beautiful.
It's not dark here yet.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Camera's wobbling all over the place. Barely.
Barely, it's kind of cloudy.
Yeah.
But it's there.
Good to see it.
Be attentive.
Oh, you can see it, you can see it a bit through the trees. Okay, we're gonna pull, sorry, right here.
I can't. As far as I can go is right where Timmy's standing.
There you go. There you go.
I'm trying to stand out of the way.
That's about as good as I can get it.
Nice.
My height is a really big disadvantage.
All right, back to the little fire.
Okay, if you wanna come inside, we're gonna pull rooms for hurricane season.
Okay,
Yay!
so that can keep going out there. We're moving back inside.
Okay, on my way. Okay, you coming next week?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna pull some rooms for hurricane season.
Yes, I pulled some runes for hurricane season.
Oh, we didn't do that.
So, as you can see, I brought out the special, Lady Florida, plate for the hurricane, rune reading for this year. So the first rune, under the influence of what was, is Hagalaz. The hailstone rune. It's a rune of storms, upheaval. But the good thing is this is in the position of what was. So I'm reading this one as it's good for us to remember how things have been. Because the next rune in the draw is Kenaz, the torch, the revealer and the illuminator. So again, when we're working, like how we're working with those candles, you light that, you burn that light to drive the dangers of the storm away. This rune is showing that this illuminates, we can see right now how things have been to understand what's at stake. And remembering that, and the rune, the final rune, the rune of what is becoming, is Uruz. We pulled this one last month too when we were doing the water protection blows. This is again a water rune, but a water rune of the active water force. Again, you're thinking waterfalls, typhoons, tsunamis, hurricanes when you're dealing with this rune. So think this is overall a room that's saying to us, remember our strengths. The hurricane is strong, the force of the water is strong. Bear that in mind, because again, we're looking at the present, we're looking illuminating, we're trying to see what's out there. Remember the force of this water, remember how strong it can be, but remember that you are strong too, and we can make plans and prepare if anything does happen.
Mhm.
Encouragement.
Can you show the plate again?
Yeah.
You worked so hard. Let's see it. Yeah. All right. Parting shot.
Yeah, parting shot. So yeah, it's the Florida Peninsula. I brought it along because, of course, I use this plate a lot when I'm doing any offerings or workings with Lady Florida because it is her state, her peninsula.
And now it's like,
Good job.
Yes. It was actually, I think, a gift for me. I think for my 30th second year initiation. Right up this one. It's very pretty.
thank you very much, Birch. We have photo already.